Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you guys an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you grabbed a snack, stay for a while and click the subscribe button. I am on the journey of hopefully reaching 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2021 and you can help me out by clicking the subscribe button. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So as you can see by the title of the video, we are going to test out the new Lawless foundation, the Conceal the Deal Longwear foundation. We shall see if it's any good, if it's worth the $39, and if it is self-setting like it claims to be. So if you would like to see if this new Lawless foundation is worth your money, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Alright guys, so this is what the unicorn looks like for the new foundation. I haven't tried too many things from Lawless. I believe the only other item I have tried from this brand is one of their mini palettes, and it's the Pretty Mauve one. I have only used it once. This is what the foundation bottle looks like. It does have the shade, which I don't think it matches really the actual shade on the inside, but I do like that they have that. I think it would have been more cool if this would have just been clear so you can actually see the inside of the bottle. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It is a squeezy tube. There is 1 ounce of product in here, which is standard. This will cost you $39. It has a 12-month shelf life and it was made in Italy. This is their new Longwear Full Coverage Foundation. Conceal the Deal is what they are advertising this as. It is available in 28 shades. I did look at the shade range, and even though they do offer a couple of deep shades, I still think they could have added a couple of more deep shades, but that's just my personal opinion. Honestly, I don't even think my opinion really counts since I'm not in the deep complexion category. But from what I'm looking at with my naked eye, that's just what I think. I'm on the Lawless website and this is what it says that it is and what it does. It is a long-wearing, lightweight fluid foundation that delivers modern, full coverage with a self-setting, natural matte finish. It's good for normal, oily, dry, or combination skin. It says it's full coverage. Finish is natural matte. The benefits are that they're long wearing, hydrating, and it's self-setting. We shall see about that. Yeah, so why don't we go ahead and get into putting the foundation on my face and we can start this review. All right, I am going to shake this up, and as you can tell, it has the little ball in there. I did purchase the shade Tawny. I did look at a couple of reviews and that is how I made the decision of purchasing this shade. I have already done the wear test on this. I had to, and it's a good match. It's a decent match. I also went ahead and purchased the Lawless foundation brush. It is pretty pricey. It's $34, but the shape reminds me a lot of the foundation brush that is my absolute favorite right now, which is the Morphe and Ariel collaboration foundation brush. So that's why I purchased it, and so far I'm actually really loving this brush as well. Okay, so the little squeezy tube, I like this, but I don't like it. I do like it because it's easier to just kind of put it on my finger and then apply it to my face, but I don't like it because I can't tell you guys exactly how much I'm actually putting on my face. So yeah. I know it's looking a little orange and yellow. Once I blend it out though, it does look like a good match. So let's go ahead and get to blending. I definitely do agree with the claims that it is lightweight and hydrating. It really is. The claim that it's full coverage, I don't agree with that claim too much. I honestly feel that it's a more of a natural lightweight, and you might be able to build it up to medium, but I didn't try building it up because that's not how I like my foundations. But I definitely, from just first applying it, would say it's more lightweight to medium. Now, the self-setting part, that part, I get what they're trying to say, but to me, self-setting means like the cream formula that they have for blushes where it turns from liquid to powder. That is what self-setting means to me, and I don't feel like this foundation is really self-setting. Does it dry down pretty quick? Yes, it does. But I don't feel like it can say it is self-setting. I just don't. Okay, so this is what the first layer is looking like. So you can definitely see that it is a My Skin But Better type of foundation. And I love that. You guys know I love that. That is my type of foundation. And yes, I would definitely say that it is a natural matte foundation because it does look matte, but you could still see a small glow just peeking from the foundation. There's no glow in my primer, so yeah. Okay guys, I just brought you in a tiny bit closer before I finish off the face, just so you could see what it looks like. So as you can see, freckles are still peeking through. You know, it's not covering them at all. I did go in with another layer before starting to film again, and it's still, for me, I feel a light coverage. I might be able to get it to medium with a couple of more layers, but then it's like, why would I want to do that and cake up the foundation, you know? I don't mind this kind of coverage. This is my actual preference, just so you guys know and aren't surprised. Even though it says full coverage, I don't think it is. I just don't. I did go in with my e.l.f. Putty Primer for the T-zone, and I went in with this Glassy Touch and Soul primer for the rest of my face. I did use the Jaclyn primer for my under eyes, and that is it. That is what I have underneath the foundation. So let me go ahead and finish up the rest of my face. In the meantime, why don't you go ahead and watch the wear test so you can see what my final thoughts are on this new Lawless full coverage foundation. All right guys, first check-in for this Lawless foundation, which I'm really enjoying. It definitely is a My Skin But Better type of foundation, and I'm not mad about it. This wear test is not the same day of when I film the review for the foundation. I did set my face. I have to set my face. If you have been here for a while, you already know I have to set my face. I know one of the claims is that it's self-setting. To me, that just means that it dries down, which it did. It doesn't stay tacky, but not self-setting for me personally. Like, I can still feel that if I were to touch my face, it would transfer a tiny bit. So that to me is not self-setting. So far so good. It is now 1:30 in the afternoon. I finished applying my face at noon, so I've been wearing this for about an hour and a half. I haven't gone anywhere. I've been here in the house. I probably won't be going anywhere, so I won't be testing how it does in the heat, but I will be wearing it for about 8 hours, and I guess we'll see how it does. I feel like my complexion is looking fabulous. I am pretty stoked about that. I'll go ahead and talk to you guys on the last check-in before I take this off for the day. All right guys, it is 8 p.m. and I have officially been wearing this Lawless foundation for 8 hours. I do still love the way it looks. I definitely did get a tiny bit greasy in my T-zone, more than I would have liked. But now that I remember, I think I only used moisturizer under this foundation. I did not actually use primer, so maybe next time I will use like a mattifying primer on my T-zone. Something that will control this oil right here. But other than that, I am pretty happy with the way this looks. I did end up heading outside for a little bit, so I did test it out in the heat just a tiny bit, but I still feel like it's looking pretty good for it being 8 hours. Like, I still feel like my skin looks flawless, nice and beautiful, you know? I don't know, what do you guys think? I'm not acne prone. I don't have too many skin issues, so I am pretty lucky in that department, but I do get breakouts here and there. My skin is pretty nice right now, so definitely give this Lawless concealer some thumbs up. I don't think it's the best I have tried recently, but it's not bad. It is a good foundation, not great. All right, well, I hope that helps. Let's go ahead and take it to Mary in the makeup studio for the review and the outro. All right, guys, I am back, finished up the rest of my makeup. Don't worry, the video for this eye look should be up already. It's part of my new series, Cookie Eye Looks. So I'll go ahead and link that video down below in case you are interested on how I created this look. So let's talk about this new Lawless Conceal the Deal Full Coverage Foundation, which will cost you $39. It's a little pricey if you ask me. So like I mentioned earlier, I haven't tried too much of the brand. All I've tried is an eyeshadow palette. So I actually was pretty excited to test this out. I do like the foundation. I do like it. I think it's a beautiful foundation. The finish is nice. With the wear test, I did have a little more oil than I would like in my T-zone. But like I did say, I didn't really prime my face. I only pretty much moisturized with the moisturizers that I use after I do my morning skincare routine. So that could be the reason why. I know some people don't believe in primers, but they actually do work for me. And I think that might have been the culprit as to why my T-zone was as oily as I felt it looked. But the rest of my face looked absolutely beautiful. It still looked like I had just applied it after almost 5 hours. For now, I think this is a nice foundation and I am not absolutely in love with it like recent foundations that I have tested out. Yeah. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I do feel that you would really enjoy this foundation if you are looking for a more high-end foundation that has a natural finish, my skin but better kind of vibe, then yes, I feel that you would really enjoy this Lawless foundation. But if you are oily or like acne prone or super dry, I don't know how this would go for you since that is not the type of skin that I have. I will leave all my information down below, like my age and everything that has to do with my skin if you want to reference from that. But I will also go ahead and link one review by Maryam, and she has oily skin and she reviewed this foundation and she actually really loved it. So you can go and check her video out and see if maybe her review fits your skin type better than mine. And the brush, I actually do really enjoy this brush. Of course, it is vegan and cruelty-free. These are synthetic fibers. The brand itself is a clean, cruelty and vegan brand, in case you didn't know. There's that, which is also a positive. I don't know if this is worth $34 because that's how much I paid for it. But if Sephora ends up having this on their website for the sale coming up, the VIB sale, it should be coming up soon, I might pick up another one because I really enjoyed this brush. Did look on the Sephora website and this Lawless foundation is not available on there quite yet. It will be available on September 8th and in stores it will be available on September 24th. So hopefully my review for this foundation comes out hopefully around that time, and then that way you can decide whether you want to pick it up or not. I think that is it. I think that pretty much concludes my review. I will list everything down below that I have on the rest of my face in case you were also wondering about that. Alright guys, I would love it if you gave this video a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it and you would definitely help me out in the algorithm and hopefully bring in some new and fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. I am on the journey of hopefully reaching 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2021, and you can help me out by clicking the subscribe button. Okay, I will see you on the next video. Bye.